Right now on the Keys Network, we got T.I and his son King. Ooh wee. Let's go. What's good? What's good? It's your man's DJ Key Product, the Chicago Mixtape Supplier, back with another one. If it's your first time on the channel, make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe, and hit that bell so every time I drop some new work over here on the Keys Network, you know what's going on. Alright, so check it out. T.I and his son King have a dispute and they get into it and it's live on Instagram in public. Man. Now, the video's been circulating around the internet, and you know I had to get me a copy. I'ma roll the clip. This is T.I and his son King going at it live on Instagram. Roll the clip.
King, have you ever woke up with a roach on your face?
Here. No, that's not the goal.
All right, then. So there it goes.
Or in your ear.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I got some in the neighborhood with me that broke up with roach in your ear. Y'all want to go to the bando and man my neighborhood? Do y'all want to go to the bando? Do y'all want to go to the bando? To make him look better, he said it, he know not true. Silver spoon, I ain't never ate with that day a day in my life.
Nigga, you did have a silver spoon.
Look, Tip used to have to come to my grandma's house because I'm getting in the
You
fight.
cried like a baby to go to your grandmama's house.
Every day.
You to hold your breath and throw tantrums to go over there.
I don't want to be in these gates. I want to be outside in the neighborhood. That's why I want to be over there. But they don't understand that.
No, I'm going to tell you the reason why he want to be over there. Y'all ready? Because he can suck and pacify over there till he was 12 years old. He was sucking pacify till he was 12 years old. He couldn't do that in the house.
You cried like a baby. Hold his breath.
Yeah.
They trying to say I was over there trying to suck a passy, but they ain't going to tell you everything like that. They trying to hide it.
Ain't nobody hiding
it. He capping. He capping. Hey. He know I stand on business. He know that. Can't no nigga ever pull my car ever in life. I stand on business. You drop me somewhere, I stand on business. You drop me in your hood, I stand on business. I don't feel like you stand on business. Yeah. I've been stood on business. I've been stood on business. You want to hide it for the world, I'm going to put it out there for them to see. I want to put up nowhere. You ain't had me put up nowhere. Like, you ain't had me behind a mansion. I was outside doing what I wanted to do.
You was behind that until you cried.
No. I got too much to drink. I drunk too much. Drunk too much. Let's go. Now, get mad because we say the South ain't the suburbs. Then he want to talk about some other like this being sick. This being sick. No, I'm being real. You lying. You lying. You up here flagging. You're capping. You capping. You capping. You capping. I know you. You capping. I know you. I know you though. I know you though. I know you. What's wrong with y'all? Why y'all doing that to me? Y'all know me. You know I stand on business. Why you even letting somebody play with me like that? Why you letting somebody play with me like that? Why you letting him play with me like that? Why you letting him play with me like that? No, ain't no joking. What do you mean?
You are embarrassing yourself. You embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself.
Man, what is you talking about? Get off me, man, get off me,
Well, you can't do nothing with me. Ain't shit you can do with me.
Man. Yo. Man. You know, before I go any further, I just want to say there's just certain things. There's certain things that should never make it to the internet. A dispute between father and son should never be aired and live streamed for all of us to see. Because then we wouldn't be commenting on anything. But anyway, this kind of reminds me of a couple years ago when Kirk Franklin and his son got into it over the phone and the audio was leaked to the internet. This one's a little different because it's live streamed. So that's the first point. It should have never made it to the internet. It should have. That's a private thing. Like, I get it. You know, T.I is a celebrity, and King is the son of a celebrity / public figure. But it's like stuff like that. It shouldn't make the internet. It just shouldn't make the internet. Now, when the video started, it looked like it was all in good fun. It looked like they were kind of just teasing and, you know, going down memory lane, because it happens a lot in my family. You know, we reminisce about something that one of us might have did when we were kids, and this, that, and the third. It happens, but then as you know, as the video proceeds and goes on, it started getting serious and stuff. When King was like, "I stand on business. I stand on business." You know, that's when it kind of took a turn. It took a turn. Y'all are in public for one. You're in public, and T.I towards the end of the video, he's like, "You're embarrassing yourself. You're embarrassing yourself," which is true. You know, there's no need for all of that. Now, I get it. You might disagree or you might feel a way towards your father. But again, time and place, time and place. Listen, you know, going back to the Kirk Franklin thing, the Kirk Franklin reference. When the audio was put on the internet, I guess the son thought that everybody was going to be in support of him. No. See, the thing about parents, it says in the Bible, and this is one of the not to get biblical, but this is one of the 10 Commandments. Honor your mother and your father. Doesn't matter what kind of parents they were, whether they were present or absent. You would not be here if it not for two people getting together to create you. You would not be here. So in that moment when King challenged his father, now I get, look, all of us have gone through that rebellious stage in our lives. I've gone through it. My brother has gone through it. Fellow YouTubers have gone through it. We have all had that stage when we were teenagers. We thought we knew more than our parents. We started smelling ourselves. We even took it to the extreme to even get in our parents' face and say what we wasn't gonna do. But when it's all said and done, when that clock hit midnight and the sun set in the west, honor your mother and your father. And again, they gave you life and they did a lot of stuff for you that you could not do for yourself once upon a time. So for that, they deserve and are owed the utmost respect. But yeah, when he challenged his father in that moment, King was no longer a kid. He was a grown man. And so T.I. grabbed him up just like you would grab up another grown man. Now, some people would disagree with it, be like, oh, he shouldn't have did that. He shouldn't have did that. Man, listen, you want to act like you grown? You want to act like a grown man? You're going to get handled like a grown man. That's what that was in that moment. That was exactly what that was in that moment. I remember there was one time I did that with my father. I tried to challenge my father a couple of times. And you get humbled real quick. And one thing I remember my father saying is, you don't want a grown man beat down. You don't want a grown man beat down at that age. You don't want that. No, you don't want that at all. You don't want them type of problems. Listen, man, some people may feel a way towards their parents. They may want to do certain things to their parents, but in the end, it's not really. It ain't all that. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. You know, and it's kind of messed up now because you can't really discipline your kids. You can't really do what used to be done to rear a child without there being any sort of scrutiny or backlash behind it. Oh, he's abusive. He's this. He's that. Because people create narratives behind something that's, But again, one thing I can say about fathers and young men need their fathers. Young women do need them too. Children need their fathers. So big salute, two-hand salute to T.I. for being an active part of his son's life, all his kids' life. You know, you got a bunch of guys out here. They lay down with these women, get them pregnant, and they not around. And they not there to teach them how to be men or teach them right from wrong. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that T.I. Is an active participant in all his kids' lives, and he's done the best that he has done, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say he did a good job. But I heard another YouTuber say this too. I think it was Kwame Brown. Shout out to Kwame Brown, by the way. He said something along the lines of, like, when you grow up in the public eye, like when you grow up the child of a celebrity, in this case, King is T.I.'s son. They might look at you like, you ain't really like that. You ain't like that. This is and the third. You only here because your father such and such. And with some kids, it'll do something to them. It'll make them want to It'll make them want to prove a point. You know what I'm saying? It'll make them want to prove. Man, I'm tough. Listen, man. You ain't got to be all of that. Just be you. Just be you. I'm not a tough guy, but I know how to defend myself if I get into a situation. I know how to handle myself. I'm a martial artist. I know how to handle myself. You feel me? But yeah, man. Like I don't know why. That's another thing. Like I don't know why everybody want to be gangster. Everybody want to be tough. If you're a guy that goes to school and you play by the rules and you want to make something of yourself, it's looked down on as, he's a cornball, he's lame, he's this and that and the third. Excuse me, but we look up to the street guys like that's real. Like we supposed to be that. We aspire to be street. We aspire to be gangster. Nah, man, like that's not the road I'm trying to go down, bro. That's not the road I don't want to go down. That's not the road I'm gonna ever go down. And when I finally do have kids, that's the road I never want them to go down. You feel me? But man, T.I. did right though. He he grabbed that boy up, man. He grabbed him up. You can't do nothing with me. You cannot do nothing with me. You can't do nothing with Pops, man. You cannot do nothing with Pops. Like my dad used to say, like, you don't want a grown man beat down. You think you grown, you could get that. You could get that, man. G, but I hope they work that out though. Like, because it seemed like there might be some issues that have kind of built up over time that have not been resolved. So yeah, I hope they can work that out. I really do. I really do. Because, T.I. is a stand up guy. He's a stand up dude. And like I said, he's been there for all of his children. You feel me? And look, there's no such thing as perfect parents. Parents make their mistakes. But again, Bible says honor your mother and your father. That's one of the 10 Commandments. And another verse says, children, obey your parents, for this is right. If you obey your parents and you honor your parents, you will live a long life. That's in the word as well. You will live a long life. Honor your father and your mother, for your days will be long. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. But RIP to both of my parents. They've passed on, but they did an exceptional job with me and my brother. We are the guy. We're the men we are today because of the teachings of my father and my mother. So, man, rest in peace, mom and pops. But T.I. and King, I hope they can work that out. But he grabbed that boy up, man. He grabbed him up. Talking slick to me, boy, I grabbed that boy ASAP. Hey, man. Woo, that's crazy. That's crazy. When I first saw it, I'm like, man, I gotta speak on this. I gotta do a video to this one, man, for real. But what y'all think about this whole thing? Y'all get in the comments, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that bell, and until the next time. Y'all already know. Hey.